Time now for the morning rush.
We start with Chris Gilson.
A cool start will give way to another warm afternoon. Just a little bit more in the way of clouds out there this morning into the afternoon. So we'll have that filtered sunshine if you have some outdoor plans this weekend. It's going to stay warm and we're going to see more sunshine for Saturday and Sunday. Sarah?
In just hours, a verdict is expected in the federal firearms case for accused cop killer Devon Lyman. If convicted, Lyman could face up to 10 years for being a felon with a firearm. Officials say this is the same gun used to shoot and kill Officer Daniel Webster last year during a traffic stop at Central and Eubank. Lyman has not yet been charged with the murder of Officer Webster. A judge is expected to make a decision around 10:30 at federal court. Adam?
Happening now in TSB, investigators are set to begin examining what caused a plane carrying Republican vice presidential nominee Mike Pence to skid off the runway. The accident happened Thursday night as the aircraft was landing at New York's LaGuardia Airport in heavy rain. None of the estimated 30 people on board, including Pence's family, were injured.
And following that incident, both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton expressed relief that everyone was okay. Trump, who campaigned in Ohio yesterday, rallies support in New Hampshire, Maine, and Iowa today. Clinton holds 2 events in Iowa after campaigning with First Lady Michelle Obama in North Carolina.
We now know what the device found by Santa Fe police turned out to be. City officials say a dummy hand grenade was spotted in a parked vehicle as police investigated a fight nearby. The area was blocked off and nearby businesses were closed. Homes were evacuated as a precaution. An X-ray was used to examine the grenade and it determined it was not real.
On to developing news now. Protesters standing their ground this morning over the Dakota Access Pipeline. This after 141 people were arrested yesterday when law enforcement officers evicted the demonstrators from private property. Protesters are blocking nearly 1,200-mile pipeline that would carry crude oil from North Dakota to Illinois. Opponents say the pipeline project is threatening the environment and their tribe's sacred land.
And this morning, the leaders of an armed group who seized a national wildlife refuge in rural Oregon are free this morning after they were acquitted yesterday. A jury found brothers Eamon and Ryan Bundy not guilty of having a firearm in a federal facility and conspiring to impede federal workers from their jobs.
On to new news this morning. The feds are eyeing a new storage pad for nuclear waste in New Mexico. This as the Department of Energy works to reopen WIPP after a leak nearly 3 years ago. The department is in talks to approve a new above-ground storage area that could house radiation waste for up to a year. Meanwhile, watchdog groups are voicing concerns about that plan.
An Albuquerque apartment complex is facing a lawsuit this morning from a state police officer. Officer Joey Gallegos was shot in the stomach when serving a warrant at the Los Lomos apartments back in 2013. Police fired back, shooting and killing the suspect. That shooting was ruled justified. Now Gallegos is filing suit saying the apartment complex should not have allowed somebody with a criminal record on the property.
On to new at 6, the New Mexico Tourism Department is unveiling a new division aimed at expanding the state's tourism base while helping communities develop new tourism products. The division comes after new numbers in 2015 showed travelers have increased by more than 2% to 34 million, generating $629 million in state and local taxes.
New research out of UNM about the homeless this morning. It shows paying to house the homeless helps them get back on their feet, and it's actually cheaper. UNM's Institute for Social Research followed 95 people in the Heading Home program for 2 to 3 years, and they found it amounted to an average savings of $14,700 per person. The nonprofit's housed more than 600 people since it launched 5 years ago.
On to news happening tomorrow. The public is invited to remember the life of 10-year-old Victoria Martins. Victoria was killed allegedly at the hands of her own mother and 2 others back in August. A memorial service will be held tomorrow for Victoria at Copper Point Church off Eubank and I-40. The service starts at 11. It's open to the public. People are asked to wear purple, Victoria's favorite color. Chris?
Well, the Metro Threat Index today once again at a 0 as we'll continue with the warm, sunny stretch of weather. Just a few extra clouds out there kind of filtering the sunshine. Adam?
An out-of-town couple is offering a reward this morning to anybody who can help them find their $14,000 wedding ring. On Wednesday, Josh and Jillian Green were at Dave & Buster's. They say Jillian took off that ring to play a game, and after 20 minutes, she realized that she didn't have it on and went back, but it wasn't there. Dave & Buster's would not release the security video to News 13 or the couple, so the couple's now offering a $500 reward.
So today, if you drive by C&M, you might notice a campus in disarray. That's because about 200 students will be involved in a mock emergency situation as a learning exercise. It begins at 10 o'clock this morning, just a few hours away. It goes on until noon on the main campus. It will involve a domestic violence situation that turns into a deadly shooting. 2 landings of a medical helicopter will also take place there.
On to the traffic situation. I know you're anxious to hear what things are doing on the roads out there. 6:53, and everything looks clean and green as we get ready for this Friday morning commute. We'll keep you posted if anything comes up. For now, you should have an easy drive.
Okay, ladies, you might like this next story. A new study shows men can take birth control shots to prevent their partner from getting pregnant. The World Health Organization found the hormone therapy is tested was 95% effective. However, it had significant side effects, including depression and muscle pain. Still, more than 75% of participants were open to using this method of contraception. Interesting.
The World Series heads to Wrigley Field tonight for Game 3. The matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians is now tied at 1 game apiece. It's the Cubs' first World Series home game since the 1940s.
Wow.
So it's been a long while.
Come on,
Very
Cubbies.
exciting. You know Chicago is just going to be electric
Oh, yeah.
all day today. All right, time for the 5 facts this morning.
We start with number 5. Videos of a spooky image at UNM are getting a lot of attention online this morning. Take a look at this. Students taking a challenge to walk across the Duck Pond Bridge blindfolded at night. Say video sometimes captures a ghost girl in the background. Links to the videos are posted on our website. There she is. KRQE.com. Check it out.
Scary.
Goodness, that's frightening. Number 4, Albuquerque's city logo has a fresh look this morning. The new campaign is called Change Your Perspective. Visit Albuquerque plans to use the more colorful design that includes hot air balloons in marketing efforts outside the city. The new logo was designed by a local ad agency.
All right, at number 3, we're in for another warm day. Just a little bit more in the way of clouds across the state today. Temperatures by lunchtime into the 60s, and then we'll top out in the middle to upper 70s, coming close to record highs once again.
Number 2 now. 1 of 2 runways shut down at New York's LaGuardia Airport after an incident involving VP nominee Mike Pence's plane is back open for morning flights. The FAA is set to resume its investigation today into what caused the plane to skid off the runway. Officials say the aircraft made a hard landing in heavy rain. The pilot slammed on the brakes and travelers could smell burning rubber. Pence was on board. You can see him right here in the video. Luckily, no one was injured in this incident.
Number 1, the assistant Moriarty High School football coach arrested this week is set to appear in court on Monday. 24-year-old Damian Hyatt faces 24 charges, 12 of them for rape. The case involves 3 female students who accuse Hyatt of buying them alcohol, pressuring them for sex, and even trying to blackmail one of them. Hyatt's still behind bars this morning. The superintendent of Moriarty Schools told us that Hyatt has been fired. We'll continue to follow that online too, KRQE.com.
Okay. We're also following really quickly. We're following some possible breaking news this morning of a possible child abduction. We're working to get more details for you on this. We're going to have that in the 7 o'clock hour. But first, a quick check on that forecast.
All right, as we said, warm once again for today. Temperatures into the middle to upper 70s. Upper 70s for Saturday and Sunday. Halloween looking great for the trick-or-treaters. Mostly sunny skies. Still staying in the 70s into early next week.
We hope you'll join us on Fox New Mexico right after this break. KRQE This Morning continues there.
We will see you on the other side.